Welcome to CATtheMinion YouTube channel. My name is Teresa, but you can call me Cat. This is going to be a July astrology reading for Scorpio. I had already done this reading, and I had everything ready and was uploading to YouTube, and I found out that I accidentally deleted the Scorpio video. And I was like, man, if it isn't the consequences of my own actions. So I'm redoing it. I have no idea what decks I used. All I know is what the video was about, because I had that written down, and I had made a thumbnail to go with it. I don't know if this reading is going to be any way similar whatsoever, because I had to start over. And I'm sure there's a reason for that. So Scorpio, on your 2.0 reading here, because you're not going to know anything about the first one, because that one, my infinite wisdom, I have deleted it. I have no idea what decks I used. I know for certain that I did not use this deck. So usually I have a combined deck of these Tim Burton playing cards and historical fashion playing cards, but I had to separate out the other deck for a different reading, so I know that I did not use these. And then I know I used the Aquarian Tarot for somebody, but this is what I popped into my head when I was like, well, what's the other deck gonna be? The spread that I'm using is my Triptych Door reading. It's one that I offer for sale. If you look in the description box down underneath this video, you'll see a long, it's not that long, but I mean, it's like down in the bottom of the description box, you'll see this big chunk that's the tarot readings that I offer. So it'll list what they're called and what the prices are, and then if you want to see how the other ones work, because you're going to see how this one works now, if you want to see how the other ones work, I have a playlist that's readings for sale samples. They start at $9 and they go up to like 100 something, I think. Okay, I guess I'm done talking. So, astrologically, looking at the planetary positions, Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, so we have Pluto retrograding in Capricorn right now. The moon is going to be in Scorpio on the 18th and 19th. I think that's it. There's other stuff that's going to be happening, but in terms of planets and scorpionic energy, that's it. But the Pluto retrograde is like a long-term thing. Pluto in Capricorn. Where did I put this? Oh yeah, it's like the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles. I remember talking about that before when I did this the first time. So let's look at the cards here. This one came out in the challenge position, so I left it. With the Triptych Door spread, there's a main door in the middle, and the way that I use this spread, the middle card has to be taller. And now my battery is going. That's great. I'll probably have to put the other one in. We'll see how far we get. And then it's like Scorpio's reading just does not want to happen, apparently. And then the side cards are smaller. It's like a union of opposites, comparing of opposites, polarities, dualities. Okay, so we have, in the challenge position, we have the Queen of Swords. Queen of Air. I've got a headache, she says. Queen of Swords is Virgo and Libra energy. And on this side, we have, in reverse, the Six of Cups. That's Scorpionic energy. The Sun in Scorpio inverted. So Sun in Scorpio says Moon energy, and we're looking at the 18th and 19th. But this tells me what's happening on the 13th. Virgo and Libra energy on the 13th. The Moon is in Virgo. Interesting. I don't know if there's like a trine or a square or whatever. Something, there's something to look at between the moon in Virgo and the moon in Scorpio. But the sun in Scorpio, the Six of Cups inverted usually tells me that we're not going to be romanticizing the past anymore. This is sort of like, it's giving me a headache. There's like, now Virgo can be the inner child. And Scorpio has to do with this sort of like, it's like the Marianas Trench. It's like deep underground water. Like things that are flowing beneath the surface. Right? What's unresolved in the inner child? Your childhood's supposed to be happy, and it's like, oh, I remember the good times, but there's something insidious there that is sort of related to how you perceive and communicate today that's causing stress. There's a rebalancing trying to happen. So we have the Emperor, number 4. This is a feminine energy here. This is a dual child energy. It's like, for some reason, the masculine and feminine sides of the inner child had the same sort of trauma memory, perhaps, but the masculine side is able to turn it out, and the feminine side is still struggling at a slightly lower vibration. Right? The feminine side of the inner child is trying to mature, trying to heal. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. So the Three of Pentacles, right? Trying to heal. I'm trying to build myself up. This is a 13. And this brings it to 16, which would be a Tower moment, which is Mars energy. Venus and Mars are together in Leo. This is a Leo energy as well. There's a mental, like, breakdown. It doesn't have to mean literally like I'm freaking out. There's a mental breakdown, like a mental breakthrough, let's put it that way, with a rebuild coming up out of this, like a migraine kind of. It's like something that's been repressed into, not even the subconscious, into a state of consciousness that you can't even access in the dream world, cracks open, like literally breaks your head open, and the rebuild begins immediately. Like, this is the cornerstone of the building that I was missing. This is why the castle kept falling into the swamp. And the other bottom of the deck is the Jack of Swords inverted. This is the Page, because I said Page of Pentacles, but it's coming in swords. Right? The air sign wants to be grounded. It's going underground. And I've assigned the Jack of Swords, the Page of Swords, Uranus energy, which is kind of what I expected, because I was thinking of a retrograde energy, Saturn retrograding in Aquarius. Like revisiting what happened once upon a time, especially with a page, right? Looking back, turning pages. It's like I'm reading my life. Like I'm reading my autobiography, but it's not like I'm reading it in like a book. I'm reading it like a spread. You know, I don't remember this part in the book. Is that it? That's really abrupt, though. I think that's it, though. I feel like I need another card. I want to... Give me something for the Emperor. I'm trying to do this before the battery craps out. The Two of Swords. The Moon in Libra. And I'm going to get another card out of the Tim Burton deck, too, just to clarify. 10 of Cups upright. And the 10 of Pentacles upright jumped out. That's Judgment. Now, what I was going to say is that the Two of Swords inverted. The battery died, and while I was changing it, I thought about them. What does that mean in terms of the Emperor? It's, I'm not going to... It's like, I reject your reality and substitute my own, right? Other people telling you what your business is, what your childhood was, and you might remember it differently. And it's like, hold up a second. I'm not going to see this from your point of view anymore. And what immediately happens is, not only have I turned the page, I've gone, now that I've been able to read the whole book finally of my life, Reflections of My Life. That's a song, but I can't remember who does it. The title is Reflections of My Life, from the 70s, I believe. So I have 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Emotional fulfillment enables like a manifestation, right? I'm content in, I'm comfortable in the world now, and I have emotional fulfillment by filling in the gaps in my foundation, right? There's chunks missing from my childhood. And the Emperor here is like all of the lands, like all of, like everything from this horizon to this horizon, I am owning of this. Is there any suit that's not here? There's no wand. Well, there's no wands here, but the Emperor is fire. This is, I am in command of who I am under now over the spread of the entire world, right? I am in command of my own internal fire. Who am I? Because of this repairing of this, the basis of myself. And it's not saying like, oh, I need this, I need to remember like any bad things that happened to me when I was a child. It's in order to move on. It's like literally I couldn't remember it. And people told me some, like, just made something up to fill in the gap. And there was a cognitive dissonance because, like, I have a headache, cognitive dissonance, because there was something not right with that. So I bring this down by unlocking and going deep into the past. It's no longer, like, I'm going to tear the pretty picture off the wall and open the crawl space behind it, the Six of Cups inverted. I'm going deeper. And then it's destroying the facade, rebuilding from the ground up. I'm no longer accepting other people's versions of myself. I'm turning a new leaf. I'm using the Saturn retrograde energy to literally to travel back in time to do this work, to build it, to get to be in control of my manifestation and my emotional well-being. Okay, there we go. That's it. Scorpio. I think I'm going to use the same image that I had, but it takes on a different connotation. I like that though. The same thumbnail image I had from the previous reading, because I have no idea what was in it. Don't remember. It was something to do with acid reflux, but this is different. Let me move this. I'm gonna move the camera. Alright. Here we go. Pimping my friend's merch because it's quality stuff. If you want to get a personal reading, again, that list is going to be down below. Get this. Okay. So it's probably still not. Whatever, it's close enough. I'm going to have a slide of this after anyway. All my stuff is in a weird place on my desk right now. My table. If you'd like to donate, Energy Exchange tip jar, it's PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo. If you'd like actual products that you can hold, I have coloring books, dark poetry, merch, prints, and actual art items. There's a coupon code here. 3*17, 3 or more items on Etsy, 17% off. If you go through the link tree, it should pop right in at the top. Everything here is through the link tree, my crusty little website, social media, email, all of these sale points. linktr.ee/CATtheMinion. Don't forget to check out my playlists tab, my discussion tab, and stay groovy, and we'll see you later. Bye.